And together we saw that the seniors was a huge gap in our community, that they are not being reached out to and educated to about financial literacy. So with that money, we have now created flags and are going out within our community and teaching these seniors to become more independent within their finances, and teaching them about the fraud scams and the different serious issues that are going on within our community, unfortunately. But by doing that, we'll create more independence for these seniors and more confidence, so that they will no longer be victims of this type of crime.
And you might actually be protecting a whole nest egg for a whole life.
Exactly, and our population is, especially with the baby boomers now moving into the later years, and Newfoundland Labrador actually has the largest percentage of growth in seniors. Therefore, a lot of our population in the upcoming years are going to be older. Therefore, we found that touching base with this this market segment was very important for the future of our citizens.
And I assume you got the idea because somebody somewhere in your group read some of these heartbreak stories, which are really heartbreaking, where a senior answers a phone call and it sounds, you know, they've won something, quote unquote, and then they just have to give their account number, and lo and behold, it gets. I guess it started there, or?
Exactly. Unfortunately, nowadays, every time you open the paper, there is a sad story about someone else that was a victim of such a crime. And therefore, like I said, we saw this opportunity and saw how important it was for us to teach these seniors and for them to get the confidence in their financial security once again.
That's right. And with today, especially with technology, a lot of banking and a lot of financials are done online or through technological resources. And with seniors, they don't have the ability to actually function with these advancements in technology. So that's where we come in once again to kind of update them on how to use a computer, how to actually do online banking if that's what they're interested in. And because, as you said, there's even frauds being done via the internet and on online banking sources. So we're trying to correct that, as Marybeth said, and try to provide a brighter future for our seniors.
And I was also interested in another business, and these are businesses, I have to keep saying, even though they're not for profit, they show a surplus, which targeted a village where most of the people suffer, or a lot of the people suffer from one disease, a kind of dystrophy, myotonic dystrophy, I think it is, and therefore they're not adaptable to many kinds of jobs. But I'll let you tell the story. What does this particular business do?
Okay, well, the business is called, first off, it's called Molder of Dreams, and it's a pottery studio located in the isolated town of Port Hope Simpson, which is in Labrador, which is a part of Newfoundland. And the victims, like you said, of myotonic dystrophy, the city of Port Hope Simpson had the highest per capita instance of this in the world, and so
do we know why? Is it heredity or?
I'm pretty sure it's a genetic. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly quite sure. But what it is, it's a muscular dystrophy, so they are unable to move their hands. I guess in normal,
exactly. It's a muscular dystrophy that deteriorates the ligaments.
And so there was this. I'll let you. I'm sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, that's okay. And so in 2001, they created the studio to provide work and therapeutic benefits for citizens with this form of muscular dystrophy. But unfortunately, due to lack of funding and expertise, they didn't have the appropriate resources to keep the business sustainable and keep it going, so they had to shut the business down. And when we heard about this, we actually have a